Yo, what's up, guys? How you guys doing out there today? This is your boy Roto Beast, and I'm here to present you my NBA picks for Monday, February 12th. If you're new to this channel, please make sure and click the subscribe button below. This way you can watch all of our NBA, NFL, and MLB videos. And if you want to play the actual lineups that we're playing every single night, visit our website at www.rotobeast.net. So, before we jump into this slate, I just want to say congratulations to Jared Woods. He won our free lineup giveaway today. Sent him them lineups before lock, and guess what? I know he made some money tonight because the whole money team made some money tonight. You know, we cashed on Fanduel and DraftKings. All entries, cash and GPP. We've been catching on fire, catching right back on fire. We've been doing very good the past couple days. We've overall the past month we've been actually really, really killing it. We've won about 75% of the time. Hey, I'll take a 75% of the time any month of the year. It's been a very profitable month. So yeah, if you haven't jumped on the money team, you need to make sure to jump on the money team and win some money with us. So I'm gonna go right back to it. Obviously you guys are liking the free daily giveaway of a free FanDuel and DraftKings lineup, the actual one that I'm playing every single day. All you have to do is click that like button, make sure you're subscribed, comment your name below, and one lucky winner. As soon as I get 200 likes, I'll post in the comment section, who won. So make sure about 30 minutes before lock. It's usually 3:30 Pacific time main slate. Check in the comment section, see who won. Make sure that make sure and see if it's not you, because the last thing I would like to do, that I would hate to do, is pick somebody that to win my lineups, and they don't see it in time and don't hit me up, and they miss out. So make sure and click and check that comment section 30 minutes before lock. See who won. Check and see if it was your name. Yeah. So hey, make sure and go ahead and just click that like button now. Comment your name real quick, get it going. Check out this video. Let's make some money. And let's jump into the 6-game slate. So we got, like I said, 6 games. It's actually kind of it's an okay slate. I don't like it the best. We'll break down each position by position, see what kind of guys I'm liking and who I think we can exploit tomorrow. So we'll start with New Orleans. Going into Detroit to face the Pistons. This game has a 220 implied total. Detroit's favored by 3. Then you got the Clippers going into Brooklyn to face the Nets. This game has a 218.5 implied total. The Clippers favored by 4.5. Then you got Orlando going into Chicago. This game has a 214.5 implied total. Chicago's favored by 4. Then you got New Orleans at Philadelphia to face the Sixers. This game has a 209 implied total. Philadelphia is favored by 12. And then you got a couple games with no lines. You got San Antonio going into Utah to face the Jazz. And then you got Phoenix going into Golden State to face the Warriors. So that's kind of where we're at game-wise. Let's just start getting started with these positions. We'll start at point guard. You got Steph Curry, obviously the best point guard on the slate by far. You definitely gotta like Steph Curry. Problem is, I definitely think that they can blow out the Suns rather easily, and they don't get their full run. The price tag is actually keeps rising up. For him to hit value, you need 51. And to be honest with you, he hasn't got there. He's kind of been playing down right now. So for me, as much as I don't want to say it, he's strictly a GPP. But I mean, this slate is there's not the too many really, really good point guards. So I mean, it's somebody you definitely got to consider. Rubio, I think he's gonna be out once again. You got Peyton, first game with Phoenix. He played 35 minutes, so obviously they're going to play him a lot. Fills up the stat sheet. We know this is something that this guy does. For him to hit value, you need 37, so the price tag is up a tiny bit. But if he's going to play a lot of minutes, up-tempo game against the Warriors, you got to like him. You got to see what's going on with this situation. If Dunn returns, it kind of diminishes Grant's opportunity and what he's been doing lately. He's been playing very well. But if it Dunn is out, then you definitely got to go right back to the well with Grant going against Orlando, a very up-tempo game. This would be a great spot. You got Augustine on the other side. Augustine, I mean, he's a great player. Don't get me wrong. He's consistent. For him to hit value, you need 30. He could definitely get there. Problem is, 2 games since Peyton's been gone. He's played 35 minutes, which we expected, and only 23 last game. The reason for that is because he's splitting minutes with Mac. And Mac, he had a really good game last game, so he played the more minutes. So these guys, in my opinion, it looks like they're just going to share time. It's kind of a tough situation to really diagnose. If you hear something about one guy's definitely going to play more minutes, etc., then you could look at something like that. But yeah, I don't really know what to do with that situation. Then you got Rondo. I mean, he's a guy who's he's up and down, up and down. But he's coming off a massive triple double going against Brooklyn. 55 fantasy points. He's got you at least 29 fantasy points in 3 straight games. In 4 of the past 5. For him to hit value, you need 27. He's averaging 24 on the season. So if you know he's going to play the minutes, then he's going to be a solid play. It's just all about the minutes with him. You got Austin Rivers. If the Teledosic guy is out once again, he's going to play massive minutes. The price is very fair. He played 31 and 33 minutes in 2 straight games. It was a back-to-back coming off injury, and he played well. Got your 25 and 30 fantasy points. You need 25 at this price tag. I definitely think Rivers is a solid play. Lastly, a guy I'm going to quickly mention, Moutier, going against Philadelphia, up-tempo game. I mean, played 29 minutes last game. He's a guy we know. He does fill up the stat sheet as well. He's actually a really good player, and if he's going to get the opportunity in New York and play the minutes, you definitely got to take advantage of his price while it's low because it'll rise up quickly. Shooting guard, you got Zach LaVine. It's crazy because he's a guy that's only playing 31 to 33 minutes, but he's putting up massive totals. He got you at least 34 in 4 straight games. For him to hit value, you need 41. It is a steep price tag, like I said. But I like him. He's gonna be the leader of this team. He's gonna be able to shoot whatever shot he wants and do any of that. You got Holiday. He's been very consistent, except for the one game I played him where he got 13 fantasy points. Outside of that, the guy's killing it. He's playing very well. For him to hit value, we need about 37. He's averaging 35 on the season. Going against the Pistons, Ish Smith's going to be guarding them. I like it. I definitely like it. And we got Booker. If he's gonna play, and he's gonna play his regular minutes, you gotta like him in an up-tempo game against the Warriors. They're gonna need scoring, but he is a game-time decision, so you gotta kind of just pay attention to news tomorrow. For him to hit value, we need about 37. He's averaging 37 on the season, so just keep an ear out for news if you hear anything. You got Lou Williams. His price is down. Going against Brooklyn. Very good matchup. He's still playing, 30 minutes a game. They just signed him to a deal. They really like this guy. For him to hit value, you need 34. I think he's a really good price tag, and he's going to be a solid cash game play. I'm going to go ahead and put him in my core as shooting guard. Then you got Clay going against Phoenix. I like Clay as well. I'm just scared, they kind of get some minutes buzzed off because, I think they're definitely going to blow out Phoenix. Justin Holiday, he's a guy who LaVine emergence hasn't really done much to him. He's still playing, high 30 minutes every single game. He's doing, what he was doing before LaVine even came back. For him to hit value, you need 27. He's averaging 26 on the season. I think he's a very solid play. Then we go to the cheap end real quick. We got Bradley going against Brooklyn. He's going to play pretty much 27 to 30, probably low 30 minutes a game. He hasn't done nothing special, but the price tag is down. You need 21 for him to hit value. He's averaging 22 on the season. He's got you at least 20 in 3 straight. Small forward, we got Kevin Durant going against Phoenix. He's just like Curry. His price tag's up, and he hasn't been playing the best. For him to hit value, you need 55. This is a great matchup against Phoenix. Don't get me wrong. And these guys could definitely go off. I just think it could definitely get to a blowout, and that's kind of what scared me a little bit. You got T.J. Warren. They need his scoring if they're going to have any chance. He's been playing massive minutes for the most part. He's scoring the ball very well. He has a solid upside. For him to hit value, we need 37. He's averaging 32 on the season, and he's got you 35 in 3 of the past 4. This guy, you can look at Josh Jackson. He's been starting to shooting guard, so this is if Booker's out. He's coming off one of the best games of his season, 51 fantasy points against Denver. He's a young guy. He does a little bit of everything. He's active, so just keep an eye on the Booker news. You got Beasley. Everybody's probably gonna just go right back to the well with him. As long as he's starting, the price tag's fair. I mean, he's probably gonna be chalk. To be completely honest with you, up tempo game against Philadelphia for him to hit value, all you need is 32. And as a starter, I mean, he's been in the 30s regularly. So I do like Beasley a lot. Like I said, I think he's gonna be chalk. Gallinari. Oops, sorry. Got Gallinari. He's been playing very well. He has upside. He's been back for 5 games now. For him to hit value, you need about 32. He's averaging 27 overall in the season. But, I mean, he's got you 30 in 4 straight games with 40-point upside. So I definitely think he's a solid GPP play. If he's gonna start again, Hizanja, he's playing very well. I mean, he's a guy. He does a little bit of everything, and he's starting for Aaron Gordon at power forward. This is a really solid matchup going against the Bulls. So I mean, like I said, if he starts for him to hit value, you're gonna need about 28. He's averaging 16 on season, but he's been starting a lot more lately. I mean, ever since he started, 24, 26, 25, 24, 40, 20, 29, 34. So these are kind of the numbers that I'm looking off of, not really this number. So solid play. Lastly, Carroll going against the Clippers. We know the Clippers have struggled against small forwards all season. Carroll, he's a guy. He's one of the more consistent, minute guy wise for the Nets. They run him out there his minutes. He does a little bit of everything, fills up the stat sheet, plays defense, gets you those steals, get you a couple blocks sometimes. For him to hit value, you need about 27. He's averaging 26 on the season. Then we got power forward Blake going against the up-tempo game against the Pelicans. He's been solid since he got to to Detroit. For him to hit value, you need about 46. He hasn't got you 46, but one time in the past 6. But, he's getting you close. I definitely think he's going to get you, right around 40 mark with 50-point upside. So I like Blake at a fair price tag. You look at Simmons. He's playing very well. He's a little mad he got stubbed from the All-Star game. Very good matchup against the Knicks. I think they can absolutely destroy him. I would say, he hasn't been consistent, but lately he's been actually playing very well. For me, he's more of a GPP play, but I do like him. We need 45 for him to hit value. He's averaging 41 on the season. You can look at Draymond going against Phoenix if he does play. But it's saying that he's doubtful. So one person that I will look at, actually, there's 2 people I'll look at. So if Draymond's out tomorrow, you could actually go look at, where's he at? You look at Caspi. He started last time Draymond was out earlier in the year. If he's starting, minimum price, I think he would be a must start. You just lock him in and move on. Another guy, if this guy starts and you lock him in, whoever starts for Draymond, at minimum price, you just lock him in. Looney, if he's going to get the minutes, we know that, he doesn't do nothing special, but he's going to get you a couple points, get you some rebounds, get you a possible block. It's all about minutes with this guy. I personally think that, it probably will be Caspi, and if that's the case, you just lock him in. Either way, just keep an eye out on that news, and whoever's going to start for him, put him in there for the free space. Harrison going against the Nets. He's playing very well since going to the Clippers. They're going to play in minutes. He's played, mid 30 minutes for the most part. He's got you 28 fantasy points in all 4 games, 28 or more in all 4 games. You need 36 for him to hit value. I'm liking Tobias Harris. Then you got Sark going against the Knicks. His minutes are consistent. His play is consistent. For him to hit value, you need 35. Great matchup against the Knicks. I'm liking him at this in this position. You got Mirotic. They need him pretty much to be the third scorer after Davis and Holiday. He's playing massive minutes. They prove they want him to do that. He's coming off a massive game, 62 fantasy points. Since being with him, 2 of the past 4 games, he's had monster games, 48 and 62. So, this guy's the real deal. And if he's going to get the opportunity, then I really like Mirotic. That's kind of where I'm at for power forward. I think power forward you kind of pay up a little bit unless you get one the Warriors guy. Then you got Davis going against Detroit. Drummond. He's coming off a massive game, 91 fantasy points. The day after I played him right here against Philadelphia, and he fucking crushed me. 27 fantasy points. Comebacks the next day and gets 91. Isn't that some fucking bullshit? I'm sorry. Pardon my French. But man, so frustrating. You gotta be kidding me. I would have won so much money if he would have just had a regular game against Philadelphia the night before. But it is what it is. That's daily fantasy. He has a massive upside, especially with no Cousins. You got Drummond on the other side of the ball. He's been playing very well. That's why. I think one of these guys is gonna get in foul trouble. That's what I'm gonna tell you right now. Just beware. But both of them I think are solid plays on each side of the ball. Then you got Embiid. He's a guy I really don't like paying up for, but he's been playing very well, and he's got you 50 and at least 50 in 3 straight games. His price tag's up. For him to hit value, you need 53. For me, GPP play, but he's a solid play. You can look at DeAndre. Going against the Nets. Nets absolutely get destroyed by big men. DeAndre, he's going to play the minutes when they need him to. He has, massive, rebound games. When he scores a ball, plays a little bit of defense, he could definitely get you, 50 fantasy points. But he's going to, he's not really going to hurt you for the most part. He's averaging 34 fantasy points on the season. For him to hit value, you need about 38. So, the price tag is up a little bit. But he's somebody you could consider. Then I'm gonna quickly go with O'Quinn going against the Sixers. He's playing solid. The thing is he's not getting the massive minutes that we would like, but he's playing 20 minutes a game minimum. I definitely think he's going to go more into a rotation of 26, 27 minutes. He's got you 26, and even in only 20 minutes against Indiana, he's still got 37 fantasy points. I like O'Quinn on the lower end. Also, Robin Lopez, same price. Going against the Magic, who struggle against centers. He's played 27 minutes in back-to-back games. Played 36 before the game before he got ejected. So they're going to play him some minutes. The price tag's very fair. For him to hit value, you need about 23. He's averaging 23 on the season. Definitely like me some Robin Lopez. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with this video. Before I get you to my core plays, make sure that you subscribe. Make sure you click that like button. Make sure you comment your name below so you can be entered into our raffle. I'm going to give somebody that one lucky winner, my Fanduel and DraftKings lineup for tomorrow. So yeah, let me just get into this for you real quick. So we'll go to point guard. I'm really liking Curry. To be honest, I know I was saying he hasn't done this and he hasn't done that, and I understand all that. But, he's by far the best point guard on the slate. So, I'm going to have to go with Curry right there. Small forward. Beasley's going to be chalk. You're probably just going to have to put Beasley in there. Power forward. I'm liking... Let me see. I'm liking all these guys, to be honest with you. I don't know. I have to break it down a little bit more, see who has the best matchup. But I'm really liking Mirčić. He has a massive upside, which you really gotta like. Actually, I lied. I'm gonna go with Tobias Harris. Mirčić has the more upside in my opinion, but Harris has been playing really solid. It's a very good matchup against Brooklyn, especially if Hollis Jefferson. Yeah, he's still gonna be out. I think that's a fair matchup. The center's a tough one, and let me see. Man, what am I gonna do at center? Sorry, I didn't really think about center yet. Tell you the truth, I'm gonna have to go with. I'm gonna go with Robin Lopez. I just think he can get you close to value. And then, you can kind of go something like this. I also really like Anthony Davis. I may pay down for Curry, pay down from Curry. Like I said, there's a lot of news that I'm waiting at point guard. Curry's kind of like the sure guy I know is going to play. He has a great opportunity to go off in this game. But yeah, hey, that's kind of where I'm at. Hey, I'll be back tomorrow with those picks for Tuesday. And hey, let's crush this Monday. Talk to you later.